My name's Willie and this is my all-time five-a-side team. I think that's an easy one for me. It has to be Els. He's been here since I was coming watching playing. He's been here ever since and he's still here and he's still doing a great job out there, so it has to be Els. I don't think there's any stories I've got of Els camera worthy, let's just say. My defender, even though I didn't play with him for that long as I went out on loan, I think obviously the name itself speaks for itself, and it has to be Colin Nixon. He's a club legend, and even when I was coming through at that young age, he was able to guide me through and keep us young ones right. So my two midfielders, the first one, I think for five-a-side you always need to have that wee bit of a busy one, gets about, gets a tackle in. So I'm going to go with a Ginger Pirlo and I'm going to go with Stephen McAlorum. The second midfielder obviously needs a wee bit of flair. I'm going back to probably my time coming through in my first year. He was absolutely superb around the club, superb player. His delivery was second to none. I'm going to go with Stephen Carson. Up front, in my time, I don't think there has to be a question for the amount of goals he scored. I think Els actually mentioned him maybe being his starting 11, but he definitely makes my 5 and it'll be Curtis Allen. Actually, scrap that team. I'm going to go with my actual team. So I'm going to go with Big Bread Man in goal, Flora Fingers for you bagel hands, for you whatever you want to call them, but Big Aaron Hall gets a shout in goal. I'm going to go with 2 in defence. The first one, I think I have to include myself. Secondly, I would include my big mate, Big Bird, Big Callum Burney. Bit of a loose cannon, but yeah, he's a good lad and I would say it'd be a good crack after a five-a-side game. Midfield, always need that wee bit of a ball player, someone that can get about, and someone who is good both in attack in terms of distribution as well as defensively minded. So I'm going to go with the man himself, Sandy Rowe, Mr. Joe Crow. And up front, you need goals, and I don't think there's a better man in the league on his day than Mr. Doozle, Dara Murray. And I'd say that five-a-side team would put a good challenge up with most five-a-side team, and I think we'll enjoy our night out after that.